Shane from Gameblitz, and today we're going to be doing another Buddyfight review. This is part 2, and hope you guys enjoy it. So let's start off with my impact. With the impact. It is called Crimson Soul Granite. Well, grenade. Yeah, grenade. Oh my goodness, I can't spell. I know I said that last time, but yeah. So what this card does is you may only cast this card if your opponent has 4 life or less, you have a weapon equipped. So that means like any weapon in your deck. So any weapon equipped, and you do not have a monster in the center. So you get to pay 4 gauge and you do 4 damage. That's one of my personal favorites. So yeah. So we have another one. Okay, yeah. And we have 3 of those impacts. I think okay. And next we have Dragonic Gate Breaker. Okay, so what you do with Dragonic Gate Breaker, you pay 1 gauge to destroy the monster in your opponent's center. So that's 2 stacks done. And the next card we have is a spell card. It's called Dragonic Directive. I think. Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah. You may only cast this card if you have 4 life or less. If you have 2 or less cards in your hand, draw a card until you have 3 cards. This may only cast Dragonic. You may only cast Dragonic Directive once per turn. I would prefer if you get to add 1 card to your gauge and then you get 3 cards. But yeah. So next we have Blue Dragon Shield. And what we do with this card is you get to nullify the attack and you put the top card of your deck into the gauge. And we only have 1 of those because I traded. And if trading was illegal, I'd be in jail right now. So next we have Primeval Dragon Shield. So if you have 1 life or less, well, yeah, 1 life. You get to draw 1 card. So if you have less life than 1, you would pretty much be dead. So, yeah. So next, and we have 2 of those. And next we have Green Dragon Shield. You nullify the attack, and you gain 1 life. Next we have Dragonic Aura. Okay, so what that card does is if you have a weapon equipped, you could you put the top 2 cards of your deck into the gauge and you gain 1 life. So I will be showing you a combo. I will, I promise. And if I don't, I am sorry. So we have 3 of those. And next we have Battle Spirit Dragon Soul. Battle Spirit Dragon Soul, it does not have any abilities, but it's an item card. It has 2 critical and 3,000 attack. Well, 2 attack damage and 3,000 power. So next we have Ashen Sword, Dragon Raptor, or you could just call it Dragon Raptor. It would make more sense. But so what you do, you have to pay 2 gauge to summon, and it does 3 damage. And it has 400 critical. So yeah. And we have one of the best cards in this deck by far. We have Crimson Battler, Maintenance Kid. So Maintenance Kid's ability, if you have 2 Crimson Battler, 2 or 1 Crimson Battler monster on the field. You gain 1 life for every Crimson Battler monster on the field, not including Maintenance Kid himself. It would be much easier if you included Maintenance Kid. You would have a lot more health. The game would be much easier, and you'd have a better time. So next we have Crimson Battler, Starter Dragon. So what Starter Dragon? It has 5,000 defense and 4,000 attack, and we have 4 of those. Maintenance Kid has 3,000 defense, 2,000 attack, and 2 critical, and we have 4 of those. And Starter Dragon does 1 critical, and which is super bad, super dumb. He has pretty high defense and attack, but 1 critical, dude, you could do better. So, next we have Crimson Battler, Spin Nail Dragon. So, Spin Nail Dragon has 6,000 attack and 2,000 defense. And it has 2 critical, but Spin Nail Dragon, it can't be put in the center, so it's pretty bad itself. So what we have here, our next one is Crimson Battler Hammerball Dragon. So what Hammerball Dragon does, Hammerball Dragon doesn't do anything, but it has 5,000 attack, 1,000 critical, and 1,000 defense. Sorry about that. And 2 critical. So next, we have Crimson Battler Booster Dragon. Well, Boosted Dragon, but I call it Booster Dragon. So, what Booster Dragon does is if you have this fist item equipped or any fist item due to the Crimson Battler deck that goes with the Crimson Battler deck, it gains the move ability. It's really awesome. Move ability, it's really good if you're in a pickle. If you have a shield and then you move your monster to the center when you use the shield. Well, if you use the shield thing, and then yeah, there you go. Next we have Crimson Battler Grand Kick Dragon. Well, I think this is a holographic or a buddy rare. I'm not sure. I do not know how to tell. I am put in the comments. How do you tell if it's a buddy rare, a triple rare, a double rare, or just a rare? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, so we have Crimson Battler Grand Kick Dragon. So what Grand Kick Dragon does is you can, it's good because if you have an item equipped and you need some extra defense and you put this card to the center, this Crimson Battler guard, if you have an item equipped, it gets 3,000 power and defense, which is good. And I think I accidentally skipped over this dude. Crimson Battler Extreme Blow Dragon. So what Extreme Blow Dragon does nothing. Nothing at all. But it's really good if you want to knock down like an Thor or something. It has 7,000 power, 2,000 defense, and 3 critical. And this one, Crimson Battler Star Dragon does 3 critical, even though it's a size 2. Which is pretty convenient if you need some extra damage too. So we have our buddy monster. So our buddy monster is First Crimson Chieftain, Greatest General. It's kind of ripped up me because this deck is pretty good. I used to use it a lot, but now I have a Thor's deck, so I don't use it at all. So, yeah. So what first Crimson Battler Chieftain does, you can pay 2 gauge, put the top 2 cards of your deck into the soul. Well, it has to have Crimson in its name. It has Penetrate. So if you have a card in the center and if it destroys it, it does damage equal to its critical directly to you, to your life points. And you already know what Soul Guard does. So, and here's what he looks like. It's kind of savage. And of course, last but not least, well, it is last. And last and least mean the same thing. So, they don't? I know that. I'm just kidding with you guys. Yeah. So, we have our not shield, but flag. I got caught off because it's a shield on the flag, which is kind of stupid. Like, you could have made it like a literal dragon. Or a dragon knight or something. Or just dragon. Something. And then hit like a... Well, that would be too picture... Or whatever. So guys, I hope you like this video. Please... Oh, wait. I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Oh, yeah, the combos. So, here's a combo that we could use. So, if you equip... By paying 2 gauge, well, no, you shouldn't use this one. You should use this one. Battle Spirit Fist Dragon Soul. This card. And if you equip it and put it on your flag, see? So it's technically the flag is you, and if you equip that. The item goes on the flag. So, okay, so when you have that, you could summon Crimson Battler Boosted Dragon. And then you could summon Crimson Battler Maintenance Kid. So, yeah, you could summon these guys. And so what this combo does, essentially does, like, it's kind of an offensive well, not really, it's kind of a defensive and offensive, but what you can do is, so say you have like three shields in your hand, and you put 3 cards on the field. Well, the 3 cards I just showed you, and you use those. And you have these shields, and your opponent has a card with double attack. It has 3 cards, and one of the cards have double attack. Say that. So what you could do is you could guard one card, guard another card, and then guard that other, that one of that card's double attacks, and then you can move Crimson Battler Booster Dragon to the center, and it will guard your attack. So that is what I'm going to do for you guys today. And I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, and if you did, leave your pinky finger right on that like button. And if you didn't like this video, still subscribe and like. It would really make my day. It's really hot. So if you guys like this video, subscribe and like. Yeah, and see you guys next time on Shane's Gameblitz.